What's up everyone, it's Critical. No, I'm just kidding, it's me. Hi, welcome in. How y'all doing tonight? I am a little tired. If you can't tell, I might just perpetually sound tired. I think I'm just accepting that that's the archetype of person I am, but I am a little sleepy. Hopefully y'all had a productive Friday. The nice thing is it is Friday, so the week's over and we get to just chill. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy. Y'all, it is fucking hot out though. I don't know about you guys, but when it is this hot, I tend to just, like, shut down energy-wise. I just am so much less productive. We're just aware. I get in this weird, like, death spiral of not staying on top of chores, and rather than like doing the work to get caught up, I just work around the mess. Which is just the worst habit to get into. Sorry, I'm gonna have some more of this coffee. This is the other issue, is I don't have good like hot weather drinks. All my good drinks are cold weather. It's always like teas and coffees and things that are like hot to drink. And I'm just too lazy to do iced tea because iced tea is like prep work. I gotta do it ahead of time, you know what I'm saying? I can't just spontaneously brew up a thing of iced tea. You get that until something in your brain gets pissed at the mess. Yeah, I'm kind of existing in that state now. I mean, I told myself, like, I just didn't have time to do it before stream, but I'm like, bro, the second you go offline, I need to get this, like, I need to get out of this habit of, I was so much better about this when I first started, where the second I go offline, I'm out of my chair. I'm doing something physical in the real world, like cleaning something or making food. But the past few times, I like leave Discord, like I close OBS, like I close stream, and then I go in like a Discord call or something just to like vegetate. But it's terrible because if I do that, I couch lock in my chair, which is just absolutely awful for my health. But it is not 65, I lied. Maybe that's the issue. I'm gonna try this and see if that actually cools things down a bit more significantly. Couch maxing. Dude, you know what I used to do? I could do it here. Maybe there is a wall in the way. So like, my old desk had this thing where, how do I describe this? It was up against like a cubby. Like there was basically a wall. It was like a cutout for a closet, but there was no closet. It was just the cutout, like it was an indentation in the wall that added like extra space behind my desk, right? Which was weird and kind of pointless. But the nice thing about it is it allowed for extra footroom. So what I would do is I would get like an ottoman, right? And I would slide the ottoman under my desk, and I could just sit and put my feet up on the ottoman in my chair, and that shit was peak. And I can't do that anymore because now, like most people, my desk is against a wall. Then no, I try to make a point to like take a shower or something to detach. Yeah, I can't not shower before stream, so it would always be like a second shower for me, because I just feel, dude, I always stream late, right? And I feel too gross. It's kind of why I was late, because I wanted to work out so bad. I've been like straight sick for a week, and so I just haven't worked out at all. And I was like, dude, I need to do something, but I had other stuff to do today first as well, so I was just getting in the way. It was pushing the workout later and later, but I didn't want to shower until I worked out, because obviously it's hot as fuck. I was gonna get sweaty and I didn't want to double up. So I'm basically late because I had to shower. Put a footrest to the left of my chair? Oh, what, just go like parallel? Yeah, go off to the side? I could go diagonal mode. I play this game with a control. Hold on. I'm evaluating. Maybe later. I think I need to sit up. I need to sit up. It's actually funny. I was like, I was weirdly feeling good for like my back pain kind of stuff, like my shoulder pain stuff I was telling you about with the PT. And then after the workout today, it lit up. I think it's whenever I work like whatever the muscles are behind your scapula, like that area too much, if that like gets too much work, it starts to like light that whole fucking nerve on fire. I had to put my PC in a whole other room for anything that's relaxing. I think my room is decently suited for relaxing. I don't know, I'll know when the results of this mold test come in. That's the real question. Oh hey, thanks for the follow, Anubis. Let me just get the game up. I was like, yo, I'm like a quarter tempted just to leave the BGM on. OBS, please? Dude, my whole monitor just went dead. What is going on here? There we go. Encoding overload. Uh-oh. I don't know what that means. Well, I'm just going to assume that the stream looks fine. We crashed? I thought we did. Ooh. I don't know. I need to look into my OBS settings because I've been getting some kind of dicey warnings about like bitrate stuff. That's the first time I saw that encoding overload error. But I don't know, I'm kind of like empirical about it where like I look at the VODs, they're a tiny bit grainy, but again, like that feels like a recording issue. I probably should figure out how to fix that. I kind of just assumed it's like a resource problem on my end, like I just have too weak of a computer at the moment, which is just, I mean, that's kind of a temporary circumstance. I've been saying that. I've made zero progress towards actually fixing it. Okay, so in terms of like stuff we're gonna do, I was gonna go through Demon Ruins, but I actually think I want to do Return to Asylum first, because I'm pretty sure you get a slab from that. And then we'll decide about either Sif or Demon Ruins after. The problem is, I don't remember how you trigger Return to Asylum, and I totally fucking forgot to look it up. I'm here for my soul quota. How many souls have you collected this month? Not enough. So I might actually just like take seconds to check what the condition is for Return to Asylum, because it's literally been forever. We seem to be crashing. Oh, is the stream? Are we picnic? Hey, what's up? I trust y'all will warn me if we picnic. I assume the stream's up? You not noticing a crash? Okay. Wait, do I need an item to do this, or do I just go to the crow? Roof on Firelink Shrine on the way to the nest. I'll figure it out. You be slipping, man. The other death gods are wondering about you, man. No crash on your end? Okay. You just had me nervous. What system am I on? PC. I was just, like, I had a weird OBS error. And then at the same time, I think there was, like, some... Maybe Christian's internet was bugging, so I was scared the whole stream was going down. And look, man. My attitude towards the soul quota is that there's always more. Alright? There's never an acceptable number. We can always do better. I gotta stop saying, look, man, I'm inheriting that from the professor. It makes me sound old. So I guess there's a key we're supposed to get, but otherwise we can just roll on up. Bro. Reb snoring as loud as hell. Look, man. Perceive, male. Observe, Sapien. Gaze, dude. Yay, dude. Isn't the key over, like, on the other side? Yeah, it's this thing. Yeah, okay. For some reason I thought you had to get, like, a doll or whatever, or the crow wouldn't pick you up. I don't know what I'm thinking of. Oh, yo, speaking of Souls games, by the way, the other day, I've been seeing like more and more videos pop up. Apparently Bloodborne is just like straight up playable on emulator now and looks really, really good. And I'm kind of tempted. Because, I played that for the first time on console about, I think it would be about-ish 2 years ago now. And I'm not gonna lie, the switch to like 30 FPS was rough on me. So just the thought of being able to play that game at 60 frames is just really... It's really got me excited. It's got me vibrating. Any day now. I'm just a little eggy weggy. Am I missing an item? No. They make you wait just long enough. I'm like, I thought maybe you need something in your inventory for this. But yeah, I'll need to look into how to do the whole PS4 emulator thing. But you can't just say look man without putting on a 420 bandana, indoor sunglasses, and black leather jacket while taking a puff. Are you profiling me for being West Coast? Look, dude. Look, man. Look, dude. It's bad enough I have friends who, like, if they catch me saying dude, they go, dude. Broski. I'm like, yeah, I get it, man. I'm white. Whoop. Where my stamina? Whoa. There you go. Evil in the fucking torch hollows out here. I guess I'll just tab this bonfire real quick. Now, if I remember correctly, excuse you, I think I just get the slab from Stray Demon. I'm slowly having like the temperature regulation back, like out of the too hot I'm falling asleep territory back to like the I'm just waking up territory. Do you sweep? That's not you sweep. Dude, I missed his butt. Oh my god, he's body blocking me, no. Yeah, so cool thing about this guy, the AoE thing that he does there. He's got 2 AoEs. That's the like more circular one, and then he's got the sideswipe one. The more circular one actually just has a dead zone behind him like that, so you can get surprisingly close. Now, I'm hoping to land the R2, but I guess I can't. Most of these bosses have these little, like, tricks, I feel, for just, like, safe spotting part of their hitboxes or things they do. Though I'm kind of curious about how the DLC is gonna go. Because I remember Manus being more of a motherfucker. And I really don't have too many reps in Manus, right? Not that I can remember. But I really couldn't tell you how many reps of the, like, on most of these bosses I have. The earlier ones, obviously, more just because of how many, like, playthroughs I've done. But in terms of ones to completion, like, I don't know. The bulk of time I have spent playing this game, I was so young. This boss actually has an interesting but boring trick. Yeah. What's unfortunate is he is, kind of reused a bit. As we'll actually see, because I'm probably going to go do Demon Fire Sage after. I think my reasoning for wanting to do Demon Ruins, now that I think about it, was Demon Fire Sage because I thought I was getting the slab from him. I had that mixed up with this guy. There's the doll. Okay, that's what I'm thinking of. You can run to the side after dropping to not get noticed and die with it. And dung pie without aggro. For real, I didn't even know that. That's funny. I should have done that. Had I known, I would have shown that actually. That's the cool thing about. That's part of the reason of me like doing this game is just kind of like doing a game I know is nice, but even still, like with what I know of this game, there's a lot of these smaller tricks for stuff that I wasn't really aware of. Takes 10 minutes. I mean, it'd be really funny though. I could come up with something really funny to discuss in 10 minutes, I bet. I consider it a challenge. Okay. I want to do 4 Kings, I think, so I'm gonna just, like, bump HP a bit more, because that boss, like, actually kind of hurts in this armor I wear, like, sucks for Fizz defense. Also, Poison Arrow Sif from outside the arena. Should we try that? We do have Sif next. I've never tried that before. I don't even know where you get poison arrows, actually, off the top of my head. Maybe does the moss merchant sell them? Okay. See, now Twitch is telling me the bitrate is fine. It's being all bipolar on me. Now, I don't remember what else there is to get in here, but I guess we'll just poke around upstairs. Eastern Trader in Forest? Well, he's on the way, so we can check. You have to warp out first time after triggering, there's always... Oh, okay. If we have to warp out, I might not bother. That's a fair bit more effort. That reminds me, I never did Hydra either, because I just, like, forgot to go to Havel. Maybe the Ninja in Blighttown. Yeah, we'd have to join Forest Covenant for that. First either way. So I guess we can just check with Shiva. Does Shiva... Shiva doesn't actually sell you items in the forest, does he? I think he only does it in Blighttown after you're friends with the, forest dudes. I want to say. I have Lord Vessel, yeah. I should have all the warps I need. I have, like, the Daughters of Chaos one. There's no, like, normal Blighttown warp, I don't believe. I don't believe. Oscar, hello? Oh my god, Oscar, no! Oscar, no! Bro. Oh my god, Oscar's fat rolling. Grab Silver Ring before Civ. Remind me where that is? Isn't it in here? I think it might actually just be in here. Tomb of the Giants? Oh, never mind. I think there's... Oh no, I'm thinking of Rusted Ring. That's the ring that's in here. Right, because I was gonna get the Rusted... Now, okay, so now I remember. Now, I had like a plan before stream of like, oh, here's like some things I want to do. It was get the Rusted Ring, go back to Sense Fortress and go down to where the Titanite demons are and just get whatever items clean from there I could. It's kind of nice just to be able to take my time a bit more with collecting things. The first, like, half of this game felt like it was going by so quickly in comparison, even though I spent, like, half my first stream just, like, dying over and over in the catacombs. We don't need to talk about that. You know, it never occurred to me that this roof is missing. 20% more souls? Yeah, yeah. I was thinking actually about getting going Egghead once I was kind of done leveling up, like late in playthrough, because I showed the Egghead, I did not show the full Egghead transformation because I just didn't feel like giving up half my souls for most of the run. It'd be kind of funny though. Yo, I am like craving Taco Bell right now. This is bad. I'm like conditioning myself. I'm kind of in a weird position with fast food at the moment where Taco Bell is kind of like the only thing I feel like is trust the right word? I feel like the quality of most other fast foods has just gone down so dramatically that Taco Bell is kind of the only one where I'm like, yeah, it's overpriced, but at least I feel like I know what I'm getting. Okay, let's go to Sense. Hear me out? Yeah, go. How many times have I brought up Taco Bell on stream at this point? I feel like it's becoming a pattern for me. Possibly. Smash Cinnamon Twist and Dunge... Yeah. That was so blasphemous, I think I had a stroke trying to read it. Smash up cinnamon twists and dust them onto a crunch wrap. Dude, I'm gonna be real with you, I think the cinnamon twists are kinda ass. I was really disappointed in them. Cause like, I would just rather have a real churro, dude. There's no, like... It's all crumbs, it's dust. That being said, I would pay money to see somebody snort those. And I totally wouldn't do it myself. Did I ever tell you the story that actually when I was in, I think it was junior high, I ran into a bus, so like, we used to like do the like teenager thing where you would just loiter around various like stores and like the strip mall and stuff. And we went to a Jack in the Box and we ran into our friends from the school who were like just out doing other things. They came in looking for napkins because he had a massive nosebleed, because he tried to, well, his friend paid him money to grind up and snort a, no, it wasn't smart, it was funded. He paid him to snort funded powder. And he like ripped the fuck out of his sinuses and he was bleeding like really bad out of his nose. Good times. You pay to see somebody do the cinnamon twist challenge? Dude, did the cinnamon challenge involve it going up the nose? Yeah, maybe. Actually, y'all hear that they made a website where you could just do like, it's like crypto bounties? Like they just put up bounties for stuff to do like, it's usually just like to promote meme coins and shit. They'd be like, get the name of this meme coin tattooed onto your forehead and we'll pay you like $1,000 in crypto. People are gonna do that for like cinnamon snorting challenge, the cinnamon twisties challenge. I give that like 1 month before that gets shut down due to just people trying to, I don't know, I hear it's moderated. I hear it's decently moderated. Cause I just feel like it's otherwise a matter of time until somebody just tries to order a hit on that website. Excuse me, sir. Am I gonna be shot from below? The Titanite demon aggro? How? Oh wait, that's a snake. I want to use the ladder, but I don't know where it is. I'm assuming it's on this side. It's not on this side. Okay, I'm just gonna jump. Okay, so this ring we got basically lets us walk through this swamp area without— oh. I forgot you guys were here. Uh-oh. I totally forgot these guys were here. They didn't shoot me last time. I can walk through swamps like Blights out without getting slowed. That's what the ring does. Conveniently, you cannot get it before. Well, that's a good question. Can you go straight back to Undead Asylum right away? Because I always assumed you had to do it after ONS, but I mean, it wasn't like I picked up any kind of item or something. Unless the invisible trigger is just that you need the Lord Vessel, it could be. Holy hitbox. Don't jump. Thank you. 1,000 crypto if you sneak peanuts into this guy's heavy pin. Maybe that's what it is. You have to word the hit as like not a hit. You can't say 1,000 crypto for killing the guy, right? That's too obvious. But if you're like, yeah, well, if an air bubble was somehow like to find a way into this dude's IV, well, I guess I would have to transfer 1,000 crypto into your wallet. But it's totally not a hit. Oops, I replaced your IV fluid with mayonnaise. Oh no, how tragic. Oops. Did I already get everything down here when I fell last time? I mean, we'll kill these for the Demon Titanite. Not like I need it, to be fair. I think if I make the Fury Sword, it upgrades it. I think. I still kind of want to do that just because it looks cool and it's a pretty unique weapon. Hasn't really made a lot of reappearances, you know? Don't jump. Oh, okay, doesn't matter. Oh, he's aggroed. That guy's aggroed. Don't shoot me. Dude, you have so much health. Not me just face tanking everything this guy does. Okay. Don't shoot me. Double dip with the annoying YouTube prank. Yeah, exactly. It's like a Mr. Beast video. I paid this guy $1,000 to assassinate his grandma by replacing her IV fluid with mayonnaise. This is describing like a cyberpunk plot point at this. You have to I mean, we're already there, because if you think about it, people already have to use coded language to discuss topics like suicide in videos because they're afraid of getting flagged by the system. Now you just use coded, like we're preconditioning people to use coded language to deliver illegal and illicit activities. I need you to whoopsie this man and make it clandestine. Yeah, it was really just for the Demon Titanite, huh? Well, that's a little boring. I mean, it's souls. It's souls I can dump into my pyro flame or otherwise have uses for. I guess we're going to the woods. They do? They have footprints in the water? I assume they just had like the snail trail. I'm not sorry for saying that. Man, I really should probably like level it too, man. I don't know, bro. I was like ready to use pyromancy, but I've just not been, I've just not had the will or the mental to do it. I'm just like, every time I want to throw fireball, I'd rather just use the time and energy on weapon. They had toes? I think, well, they have one toe. They have like one leg and then they have like the tail, right? And they kind of just hobble a little bit. Oh yeah, I still gotta go fight a Havel. I'll remember to do that at some point. I swear. They got a full foot? Well, yeah, they got a full foot, but like the other one's missing, so they have to like drag that side, you know what I'm saying? Brother. Broski. Hitbox. Red Riding Hood's grandma didn't pay insurance. Would be a shame if the wolf snuck into her unlocked house. It'd be a shame if the wolf knew where she hid the key, under the doormat, in the garden gnome statue. Time to get ran the fuck down. No, please don't assassinate me in the forest, you're too sexy. No. Alright, so basically in order to go fight Four Kings, we need a special ring that's gonna let us, you know, be able to walk the Abyss. And because the guy who walked the Abyss is not with us anymore, we gotta go kill his dog for it. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. Dog's gotta die. Hello. Please let me in your covenant. It's weird how there's no, like, abandonment penalty anymore. That's not something I was super, like, okay with from changes in the remaster. They basically just kind of really made covenants less important. I was trying to have, like, come up with a single word description for that. Yeah, you say you won't tolerate it, but like I will double cross you, and you just won't care. So.
I'm Shiva of the East, captain of the brigade. Let's teach you the clan basics now, as there's no time to chat in the midst of fighting. Except there is little in the form of rules. You hear? Fight and hunt as you like. Whoever's fastest.
I guess I could get the flip ring, but I kind of don't feel like it. Seems kind of unnecessary.
Forget what Arena said. Traitors aren't given a second chance.
Adds all the other theme as boss music, inserts modified dialogue of Nina Tucker from Full Metal Alchemist, Big Brother chosen undead, right when Ferns and Arena after boss dies. Bro, If he was fused with the dot, that's the Elden Ring boss. It's half Artorias, half Civ. He's like fused with him in some kind of like Bloodborne style amalgamation. He's doing flips and tricks on it.
Don't worry, you'll be hunted.
And he's like, Foul Tarnish, this is only my 57th form. I'm gonna peep into Blighttown like real quick, like just to see what he sells, because I'm gonna leave this Covenant basically right after this, and don't want to lose access. Or I just want to see what it is before I do. You know, maybe I should play Night Rain. I don't know. I feel like I could probably run it. Probably. I haven't tried to run Elden Ring on this computer, actually. I kind of said fuck it and just... Most of my Elden Ring runs were just done on console, because I was just sick of dealing with the performance stuff on my old PC. Having to, like, delete easy anti-cheat off my computer every time I launch the game and then, like, force it into offline because the performance impact of that anti-cheat is, like, actually massive. Dragon Ball mixed with FromSoft. I mean, that's just basically Elden Ring, really. I was back and forth on Night Rain. I like the idea of it more than Elden Ring itself, because I think that it's not trying to be something it's not. Like, it's more... It leans more into, like, Elden Ring's strengths as a game, but in a package that just makes more sense. So, like, I'm cool with that, right? But... How would I put this? I think I would just enjoy the game more if I could play it single player, right? I think the co-op is awesome, but if they had a single player mode that was like balanced for single player and wasn't just like you soloing the 3-player mode, it would just let me practice and like get into the game. But in the state of the game as is, I have to basically either queue with randoms or play with friends, and so I can't ever really like play at my own pace to learn the game, and that's just a little frustrating. Lower Majin Buu's health in Enter Stage 5 boot tanks? Yeah, I read that as butt rags.
Hello again. But while you are here, I love and you...
Funny you won't sell these to me when we're in the other location. He sells the shuttle. No, he doesn't actually sell near. The ninja doesn't trade with you, does he? I don't think so. He's just the bodyguard. Oh, I can show the bloodstain thing actually while we're here. Let me do that. I never got around to doing it when we were here the first time, so why not? Also, I don't think the pyro trainer shows up until my flame is plus 10 or what. Oh, is that Laurentius? Oh, shit. Well, I hope the trainer shows up now, because Laurentius is hollow. Yeah, so I told him the trainer was down here in Blighttown, and I guess he just comes down here and goes hollow. I forget how this quest goes, but I guess that's what happens to him. Well, hopefully the trainer shows up, because now I don't have any other way to upgrade my flame. Where's the fucking bonfire? Look at this. What was I gonna buy? I was curious if he had poison arrows. Is Engi still alive? He is. Can he level up your flame? I didn't think he had that option. Let me just see if Quaylon is actually here. Yeah, there she is. He can? Really? I'll check. Well, either way, Quaylon is here now, so we can use her. Are you gonna aggro on me? You're surprisingly close. That's not.
A mere undead, yet you can see me. Fascinating. I am.
Dude, I swear the remaster added more of these boulder dudes. There used to just be 2 here. But now there's like these guys off in the distance too.
Are you too one who seeks my pyromancy, like Solomon? Yes, of course. It should be expected. Very well. You shall be my pupil, but to pursue my pyromancy, you must give something up. Are you prepared to do this?
And 10k.
No luck. Well, young, but do not.
I think I just have the Quail Soul, which I don't feel like getting rid of. Okay, let me go die. and see if I can get this trick to work. I don't know if you can see it. You might need free cam for this, but we'll see. I've been wanting to show this off since the first time I came here, but I just like forgot to replace my bloodstain before I moved on. Bro. You got this, I believe in you, mosquitoes. I believe in you. Broski, come on. I'm just gonna finish this cough. Oh, just Dark Sign? Does Dark Sign leave a bloodstain? I don't usually use it, actually. Okay. So, if I did that right, which I'm not sure if I did, I'm not gonna like keep trying. If I need to look up how to do this, I'll look it up and then come back and do it on a later stream. Because I might need to put it in a specific spot. But, so the thing about this game, right, is like they interconnect the world, and you can actually like, what's cool is this is one of those games where they kind of do the if you can see it, you can go to it thing. So where we just were is actually down this chasm, basically. Down there is, I think down here is supposed to be Blighttown. I don't know if it's the section we accessed, but you can see the Berg over there. Or maybe it's the other direction. That would have been up. But let me get higher up and see. If you do it right, you can actually see your bloodstain, like, through environments that are loaded. And what's interesting is it can sometimes show that the way that the environments are mapped out, like, in the game world, doesn't perfectly match the background, modeling and art. They have it slightly offset a little bit just to make more sense for like loading in things so they don't have areas overlapping on each other. And it lets you kind of see the discrepancy. Whoop. Whoops. You know what? Let me just check from the graveyard, I guess. Whoops. Binoculars? Yeah, I just gotta find a good spot first. You'll be able to see without zooming in, like it glows. It's just that it's possible that the spot where it is not easy for me to see in this location. Or I just put it in the wrong spot, because it won't always line up perfectly. In fact, hold on. My binos. That's not how you zoom in. Alright, I'll look up where to put it, and we'll do it next stream. Oh look, I'm back here again. Just, you know what, just out of sheer curiosity, because you're making me wonder now. Does this leave a bloodstain? It does not. Okay. What was I doing? I got Sif, right? Methinks Sif. Yeah, because I guess we'll do Sif and then Four Kings. We could do Demon Ruins as well. If I want to go that. Actually, can I do Demon Ruins? I just realized. I don't think you can fight Demon Fire Sage until you place the Lord Vessel. I think the gold wall is directly in front of the boss room. Okay, well now it's finally getting a bit cool in here. I hope that beeping's not being picked up. It probably isn't. The noise filter's usually pretty decent on this. Usually. Man, I said I was gonna do Solaire's quest. But now I'm kind of having second thoughts because I'm just like, dude, do I really want to deal with it? I don't even remember what I'm supposed to do. Like, don't you just talk to him at various locations? I could be wrong. I don't think you have to do much special. I think you just straight up talk to him. And it's like as you're going through Izalith and you eventually find out what happens to him. So I guess we could just like do Izalith first and then get the Sun Maggot. So we have a light source for the Tomb of the Giants. Oh yeah, actually, I just remembered. Let me do this. Get my wolf ring back. There's so many bad. Well, yeah, I'll say bad memories of running through this freaking forest area and just getting absolutely lit up. I remember like the run. It's kind of just funny, like, coming back to this game after so long, and a lot of the stuff that was, like, a lot scarier is just less so now. And I don't know if it's just, like... I mean, yeah, it just hits kind of different to be playing this when you're younger. The entire game just feels harder, right? But some of the stuff to do, like... I remember this run-through, like, getting through the forest being stressful because of just getting ganked by all these NPCs. And it's funny how little you realize that you can just now run past them in, like, 2 seconds. Although, these freaking cats might give me some grief. Potentially, though I don't remember if I actually run into any of them on the way here if I go this way. I think they're only if I deviate off the path. I mean, yeah, we're here already. Maybe I should go look around, say hi to the mushroom people. I should get more resin. Does it take down any of the cutscene? Oh, they want me like all the way up. Fun fact, there's a special variant of this cutscene that I can't actually talk about because we haven't gotten to the DLC yet, but I don't know. Ooh, man, that fur is, he's very fluffy, let's just put it, we'll put it that way. This is a fight that's just easier unlocked. How much he jumps around. Oh, he's very squishy, though. He is very squishy. Oh my lord. Oh, Sif, my poor boy. Oops. Sif, my poor boy. Sif, me poor boy. This is where the Hornet Ring is? Really? Man, my entire memory is just messed up. Alright. Pump a little bit more health. I kind of feel like I'm at a 1 HP for 4 Kings. 4 Kings are a little... They hit a little hard. The sooner I get to 40, the sooner I just don't have to worry about it. I think 40 is just enough for the entire playthrough. Does it even give me enough to level? If it doesn't, I'll just go spin on Pyromancy, I guess. Just enough. Cool. Alright, well, now that we have that, I guess it's new Londo time. I could go explore a bit in the forest if I want to take my time. Nah, let's just go to Four Kings. I can come back here later. I don't want to get the Lord Vessel place, so I just have the rest of the game open and that section just done. I wonder where I get more pine. You know, okay, out of just like sheer, I seriously doubt she sells this, but just out of sheer curiosity, did I ever get Logan? There's Dom Hall. I don't think Dom Hall sells resin, does he?
Hey, Shemai. I didn't expect to meet anybody here.
Yeah, man, you're camping out under a bridge.
Okay.
He does not. He does sell. Oh, okay. I see. He sells boss armor.
Shame then. But no, man. Come back. Not ever. There'll be more.
I wonder where you get more resin from. Bro. The 666 backstab. Yo, I'm kind of looking forward to get the opportunity to actually go to bed at a decent hour tonight. I said I had to go to bed early yesterday because of the thing I had to take care of today. And, I didn't go to sleep till like 4 AM. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's not even for good reason. I just get into this, like, death spiral of, like, watching YouTube videos and just not sleeping. I have no idea what's wrong with me. At this point, I'm like, look, I would see Friday normally as no consequence to stay up late, but maybe, just maybe, I actually get to go to bed early for once. It's draining. It's hurting.
Oh, you left me high and dry. I thought maybe you'd... Are you back from Plen?
She says charcoal resin. I mean, we can use that. I have no money. I got no money. I just want some kind of resin. It's just about wasteful not to have some sort of buff. Though I think lightning is generally better in most cases. Might just replace this Pyroflame with a Dark Hand, maybe. Actually, I don't think you can do the grab thing within your offhand. Maybe I'll just use it as a replacement shield. I don't know how much the Scratch Craft shield is actually helping. I mean, it's probably a lot, actually. Let's just look. About 3 seconds. Oh, about a full second? I mean, that's like... It's a pretty big difference. I'm not gonna pretend like I can do the math. But it's a difference. Did I hit the bonfire up there? I hope it doesn't matter. I can just warp back to it if I didn't. Lever. Levar. Levar Bird. Oh, I need to go hit the button, man. Sorry about this. Grandpappy Twitch demands it. Am I getting that error on OBS again? Doesn't look like it. Should take me about 3 minutes to get to the boss, and then that'll be up by then. At least I can see the timer. I won't start the boss fight until the ad ends. Just to be nice. Oh, you know, I just realized I can't actually use my wolf ring in this fight. That's gonna be a little annoying. I could show the special effect thing. Maybe I will. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Gives me a little bit of extra time to kill. I don't know if it's gonna take me 2 minutes to get over there. Well, if I just keep getting hit by shit. Is it through here? That's not the right way. Oh, I can hear his shield whooshing behind me. He's chasing me. Oh, hey, the Master Soul's is dead because I killed it earlier. That's nice. Oh, excuse you. Whoop. Don't grab me through the thing. Okay. So because we have this special ring... Well, again, I don't know who here hasn't actually seen this game before. I feel like most of you have. But because of the special ring, we can come down here now. And this is like one of the coolest things of any of these games. This moment still is just so peak. Oh. Down we go. Now, you might be wondering what happens if we take the ring off, though. That happens. You were taken by the abyss. Wow, I timed that perfectly. I timed that perfectly with the ad, dude. Look at me, I'm a professional. That's what I do, I just show Easter eggs during the ad breaks. That's how I'm slick with it. Let me actually, like, get my assets from this fire this time around. Yeah, I feel like I'm missing Firekeeper souls, like I could be doing better on that. You know, I could Iron Flesh. I don't fucking need it. I don't fucking need it. Maybe if I die, I'll do Iron Flesh, that might be kind of fun. Haven't gotten to use it yet. It'd be a nice replacement for the Wolf Ring. To be fair, I don't know if it'd be better to pair Iron Flesh with, like heavy armor, because I think it still prevents you from rolling, if I remember correctly. Oop. Now, honestly, I mentioned before last stream that I feel like traditionally Ornstein Smoke got the reputation for being, you know, the hard boss or one of the harder bosses of the game. Like, it was the one that got all the press coverage back in the day, right? And maybe this is just because, like, people were getting filtered and they never made it that far into the game, but I think real ones know that Four Kings is the actual hardest base game boss. Usually also because if you want Darkwraith Covenant, you gotta do it early. Like, you can't wait until you've done the other Lord Souls. Excuse me. That's always a fun run. Oh! I'm running down the stairs just so I have time to buff. Also because sometimes I have missed this drop and just bonked myself on the lip. I could have just taken a lower one probably. But where's the fun in that? I need the entire experience of running all the way down the staircase. It's special. I'll use the gold resin. I shall use the gold resin. Geronimo. Alright, we gotta go fast. How did that miss? Oh my god, this is really disorienting. So I think they also have a sweet spot on their weapon, which is why I'm not taking very much damage. Because they're hitting me with the handle, basically. If you stay close to them, it kind of helps mitigate. Part of the old strategy from back in the day was to pretty much get really close and just tank and spank, and just eat the grabs. Which actually, the other thing I need to remind myself to do. Yeah, see. So this boss is interesting because there aren't technically 4 of them. They will just keep spawning until you've depleted that combined health bar. And as you can see, they still take damage while they're in their dying animation, meaning that if you actually do enough damage to them while they are dying, you could potentially just skip a king. And I'm very ahead of schedule. They spawn on a timer, by the way. So if I take too long, more of them will spawn. This is the other reason for the tank and spank strategy. Because my brain is lagging. I think like the old PTSD of the fear of like how this boss used to feel was just starting to get to me. With the old tank and spank strategy, it would take a lot longer to kill these guys, so often you would get more of the things spawning at once. And if you would hug them, it would help keep them from aggroing on you. God, that homing is crazy. By the way, watch, because this guy has more health than the combined brother. I gotta be careful here. There we go. As you can see, he died. The boss dies before he does. You can, in fact, get more than 4 kings. I don't know if I mentioned that. You can get less, you can also get more, just depending on how much damage you do to the combined health bar. Jump scare. Oh, it's scary when he comes up behind you. $60K. That's pretty good. Yeah, I forgot how much damage you avoid if you just hug them and you don't get hit by the actual blade of the weapon.
Greetings, undead warrior. I am the primordial serpent, Darkstalker Calf. I can guide thee and illuminate the truth. The truth I shall share without sentiment. After the advent of fire, the ancient lords found the 3 souls, but your progenitor found a 4th, unique soul, the Dark.
The Dark Soul.
Your ancestor claimed the Dark Soul and waited for fire.
Okay, I'm actually getting cold.
And soon,
My toes are getting cold, bro. I've been blasting the AC in this room.
and only dark remained. Thus began the Age of Men, the Age of Dark. However, Lord
You think I could fit in his nose if I just
clinging
climb up in there?
to fire and in dire fear of humans, and the Dark Lord who would one day be born amongst them, Lord Gwyn resisted the course of nature by sacrificing himself to link the fire and commanding his children to shepherd the humans. Gwyn has blurred your past to prevent the birth of the Dark Lord. I am the primordial serpent. I seek to right the wrongs of the past, to discover
The only game, by the way, where the bad ending is the based one.
serpent, frapped, lost his sense, and befriended Lord Gwyn. Undead warrior, we stand at a crossroads. Only I know the truth about your fate. You must destroy the fading Lord Gwyn, who has coddled fire and resisted nature, and become the 4th Lord, so that you may usher in an age of dark.
I agree.
Very well. I shall now guide you to Gwyn's prison. Be still, and trust thine flesh to me. This is Gwyn's prison. Now, place the Lord vessel upon the altar.
I want Alt Tab to fix something, but I'm scared of mine. Scared of my fucking game crashing. Anyway, with that, we have the rest of this all open to us now. If we had tried to go too far into the remaining 4 paths to get these last Lord Souls, we would have been blocked, right? We could have sided with the good guys instead, but this is more interesting. And also, I get this sweet dark
Very
egg.
well. Once the vessel is filled with souls, the gate to Gwyn shall open. Seek Gravelord Leto, the Witch of Isolate.
What's weird though is the... no, I mean, it's still a Lord Soul, I'm pretty sure. The 4 Kings.
This vessel with their souls.
Brother.
Then the gate will... Are you Ben?
Hold up. Can I ban you from this menu? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I know. I know, you're very cringe. You're very cringe.
If you wish, I shall grant the art of life drain, the legendary power of the Dark Lord. It can preserve your humanity while undead and cast off the shackles placed upon your brethren.
This is the PvP Covenant. This is, the reds for this game. Hey, I don't even have to rank up the Covenant to get this thing. Cool. The rest would just be for, like, Dark Sword and the Dark Wraith armor, which is cool, but, I mean, I already got my food for this. I mean, like, we could get the Dark Wraith set, I guess, but I don't know if I have the endurance to use it without fat rolling. I definitely do not, actually. It's a shield. I think it's just a parry on the offhand. It's technically much better. It's a shame only the Dark Wraith NPCs can do this, but... man-handed, you can do this grab. What's actually pretty cool, and I can show this off, is this grab thing drains humanity, and it doesn't actually aggro NPCs, so you can just get free humanity. They need to stand up first, but, he did not have any humanity. Which I didn't think he did, but I know who does. So yeah, I don't really have too much use for that humanity, but I'll keep this around. I mean, it's basically... I don't think it weighs anything. It weighs 0.5, so I mean, hopefully that doesn't push me over. I doubt it. Yeah. I doubt it. I put extra points into endurance because I was just sick of running out of stamina with this weapon. I might put even more.
Sorry, fool. You could not be the chosen one. Enough.
Oh, he's mad, dude. He's mad.
Slumber until I am awakened again.
Bye. Okay, well, what do we feel like doing? What do we feel like doing? That's a good question. I will actually pop back down to Blighttown really quickly, and what is this, +8? Probably could use a few more souls before I take it to 10. Or just before I upgrade more in general. I'm trying to think of where I would get those souls though. I guess we gotta go to Demon Ruins anyway, so why don't I just warp on down and we'll take a look. I could also just give a bunch of... I could also go actually use this Dark Hand, collect a bunch of humanity, and give it to the Chaos Covenant leader. We can leave the Dark Raids now, and Koth won't care, really, because they just got rid of that feature. Yeah, let's just do this. So, I haven't showed this, but Covenant leaders, we can offer them humanity for rewards. And the first Covenant we join, the Chaos Servants, they're the Pyromancer Covenant. So I'm pretty sure if we rank up, we'll get something good. I don't remember what it is, because I know that, like, the good pyromancies, like Chaos Storm, come from Quelana. But, I mean, let's just see. We'll find out. I need to borrow your humanity first. So I need you to stand up. This also obviously won't work if they're, like, behind a cage or something. I don't know if Solaire is still in Anor Londo or if he's moved to Izalith yet. He's probably moved to Izalith because I killed ONS. But, we can... Can we check? Because this is the other bonfire. You know who is here? I could probably do this on as the Firekeeper. Trying to think what other, like... standing NPCs there are. What? Oop. Oh, she's not mad, it's fine. She's totally cool with it. See? See?
Very auspicious. I pray that...
Totally chill. I feel like I'm low on Firekeeper souls, man. I'm not sure where I missed these other ones. Alright, that's probably all the humanity we're gonna get from NPCs for now. So I'll just give 10 to the Fair Lady, and I think the total is 30 to rank up all the way. I mean, I could use more, but 10's probably a start. It's nice they let you multi-crunch these, because back in the day, like the old version of this game, you couldn't. You had to individually, like, pop one at a time, which is just fucking ridiculous. Same with this too, this was also individual, like one at a time. It's kinda crazy. You didn't give me anything? Really? Maybe I'll do more. Okay, I never checked. Do you actually? You do! You do upgrade my flame. Is this new? Is this in the remaster? The great waifu, the great spider waifu. All we had to do was kill her sister, you know, nothing personal. Let me just give her another 10. It's possible I just don't get any for the first 10. Interpret that however you wish. I'm not your dad. Where's my fucking reward? Hello? Okay. Well, never mind. Well, we don't have to run over to Quelana, so I guess we could just go to Demon Ruins now. Just head on down to Demon Ruins. Head on down to Demon Ruins. This probably makes sense for the next area to go through, right? We head through here, and then, You know what I never fucking did? Oh, this sucks, 'cause I gotta run all the way over there. I didn't actually finish upgrading my weapon. Wait. Where does this warp go to? Is this to Andre? Why was this not a valid warp point before? Okay. Well, cool, that saves me some time.
Well, hello again. Music needed.
I suppose I could suck Andre, pause. But I actually don't know if I can, like, distance him from that anvil thing. With that... EMB plus 15. It's only an A scaling? I thought it was S. Well, whatever. Oh, hey. Still have the Covenant on. Let me fix that. Get my poise back. Oh man, you know, I just realized I used the last of my lightning resin, and I don't know where to get more. Who do I know that could sell me lightning resin? Because I already checked Dom Hall. I don't think the Giant Smith sells me any. Yeah, you know, I don't know. I don't know. No, I'm not in a rush. I'm kind of curious. Because I could buy fire resin from the moss merchant. I wonder if you can buy lightning resin. Oh, buying resin. It says sold by Domhall, but that's cap. Elizabeth, that's not till DLC. What's up, Cheeky? Otherwise, it's just a bunch of drops, actually, wow. And it's only sold in limited quantities in both those merchants. That's what, wow. Okay. They made that pretty rare. Oh well. Oh well. Clearly it's time to spec into Sork and get magic weapon. My weapon's naked, man. I need a buff, dude. Why did my... Okay, this is absolutely something that's just me. Like, absolutely. But I don't know if any... Just on the off chance anyone else has an old as fuck phone like me. Does anyone get this thing where your phone will just randomly open the camera app? Like, I'll go to open or unlock it because there's a... Well, what it is like there's a camera app shortcut thing on the lock screen. But something about the way it's programmed, it'll just trip it just seemingly randomly. Like, I go to set my phone down now, and it just opens the camera app instead of locking. Yeah, it's not just me, it's fucking bizarre. I'm not even sure okay, I kinda get it a little bit. Like why they want like a fast way to open the camera from locked, because I didn't get it until my parents got a dog, and now I get it because I'm like, man, I need to take a picture of what he's doing right now. But it also never works because it lags my phone so badly that it's basically as slow as if I just unlocked it normally to begin with. Hey, y'all remember Taurus Demon? How about, like, a bunch of them? I don't remember what these items are, but we're gonna go through here. Hello, gentlemen. Let's bring you a bit farther back, actually. Whoops. Whoopsie. Well, these all just aggro one at a time. That's so convenient. You know, I thought I was gonna need a bow or something. Bro, these fucking double hitboxes. Oh shit! Oh no! Yeah, this dude has a hitbox basically around his crotch on certain attacks that has like a delay, so if you try to iframe it, that happens. You? Both of you? Both of you. Oh god, okay, the one-handed running attack is not in. Please no. Your phone not only turned on the camera but was recorded? That's creepy. You refuse to dwell on that and check and see if you misplaced a button. Have you heard about, maybe I shouldn't bring this up, but have you heard about like you can see certain cameras like blinking with like an IR sensor to tell if they're like recording or not, and certain webcams will trip those. I actually saw that on my monitor one time. Like, to be fair, there are like other things, I guess, that IR sensors are used for besides just recording, but it's kind of creepy. Yeah. That's what I at least tell myself, is I know there's like other reasons for IR sensors besides just cameras. Like, for example, my monitor doesn't obviously have a camera on it. I think it's for like a remote sensor. That's what I tell myself at least, just to remind myself that I'm not being watched by the fucking CIA. I'm probably being watched by the CIA. God damn it, bro, I didn't aggro both of you. This is not going as smooth as I was hoping. Jesus! These dudes hit fucking hard. Yoink. Oh my god, he's the master of roll catching. I'm just gonna start spacing these out. I'm done with iframe punishes, man. That shit's so Elden Ring. That shit's so DS3. So out of fashion. Miyazaki blessed me with this running attack, and damn it, I'm gonna use it. I can't get that without the charge ring, can I? I can't get any of these items with the charge ring. Why'd I come over here, man? Am I just gonna die if I try to loot this? This is tragic. I'm in so desperate need for a phone. Y'all cannot guess how fucking old my phone is at this point. It's not worth it. It was not worth it. Fuck. Alright, fuck the souls. I'll come back later with the charging. My phone, get this. It's a Galaxy S9. And I didn't think that was that old. Until I saw like a promotion thing for an upgrade, and they told me there was an S26. And I'm like, okay, y'all skip some fucking numbers. Y'all skip more than a few numbers. That's some bullshit. Yeah. My issue is like, and this is like kind of a boomer take, but I just feel like new phones are strictly downgrades. Like, they just seem to function worse. That's why I've been so remiss to upgrade. It's like a Windows 11 thing. Like, I've had Windows 11 forced on me, and I'm not trying to repeat that. You had an S9 a few years back? I like it. It's a good phone. It seems like appropriately sized for a phone. I feel like they'd be making smartphones fucking huge now. Particularly Androids. Like, iPhones seem to have mostly stayed around the same size. Yeah. But I don't know what this, like, cause like my mom has been getting like mad new phones, right? And we've just been mainly doing Android because it's cheaper, right? And I swear every time she gets a new phone, it's fucking huge. Actually, you know what she did get? Which baffles me. She replaced this one. She didn't have this one for very long. It was the one that folds. It's like it's a touchscreen phone. By the way, this fucking pit, bro, that pit, you'd be surprised how often that gets people, myself included. Yeah, they are just giving us tablets. But yeah, it's a touchscreen phone that folds. Like, it folds in half and turns into like a mini phone or whatever. And it is, dude, I took one look at that thing and I'm like, that shit is so breaking. That just looks like it's designed to break. And guess what? It broke. Because of course it did. Like, you're taking a touchscreen and you're folding it in half. They are not designed... Capper gonna follow me? No? They're not designed to fold like that. Like, even if that's like supposed to be your intent or purpose behind it. This dude's fire resistant as fuck. Ow. This is a part of the game where you just fight these fucking, like, asshole enemies. No! Do I have a repair box? Please tell me I have a repair box. Oh my god, man. That's fine. I'm not that far back. Where do you buy the repair box from? Is it Andre? I feel like it was from that undead merchant that I killed. Did I screw myself out of it? Wait, did it even break my scythe or did it break my... I actually don't know how to tell. This is 88. Oh, I broke my pyro flame. Great sound effect, by the way. Yeah, did I screw myself? Can I not get the repair box? Oh, wait. I just don't have the souls for it. Did I loot any soul pickups? Yeah, I did. I don't think that's worth enough, though. Maybe? It's 2,000. Yeah, okay. We're good. Let me just, fix that problem really quick.
Oi, where are you up to?
I didn't leave humanity in that bloodstain, did I? No, I think I gave it all to the fair lady. No, I don't even need to rekindle, I just got essence from that far anyway. Bro, it's always the freaking bugs, man. Dude, that's so weird about Engie being a pyro trainer. He must have been able to do that before, I think. I don't know. Bro, I just like, the entire smartphone industry just gives me like existential dread about technology, because I just feel like we're over-engineering shit to be worse. That dude's got a nice fit. I would know. It's getting to the point where I'm almost wondering if for my next computer I would love to just figure out a way to get like Windows 10 on it or something. Just because like I'm despising Windows 11. I swear it just gets less and less stable with every update. I want to just be off this shit. What I need is a competitor. That's what I need. I need somebody to just finally, like, start making products of like, hey, what if we just didn't completely and shitify everything that we put out? That doesn't reach. Whatever. I usually don't replace my phone until I can no longer use it, but I'm also worried that the latest model is just a piece of brittle glass. Yeah. I'm kind of at the same thing, like I've been waiting so long to replace this phone and it really is kind of on its last legs. It is barely keeping it together. The wake-up call for me, honestly, was like, not just the phone breaking from like a software level of like, just having issues, but the volume up. Was he always there? That's the fucking centipede demon. What? He's just chilling there? Was it? I don't remember that. Okay. But it wasn't just the phone breaking on like a software level. My volume key is like the part of my volume key that's like on my case just snapped off. So like my volume up key has like half coverage on the actual case part. And it's just a reminder. Like, yeah, it's just the case, and I could just replace the case, but I'm like, really, it's the sign the whole phone's gotta go. Was this guy really always there? Oh. I will say, like, the case I did get for this thing has been fantastic. I've dropped this phone so many times, and it just does not seem to give a fuck. Hi. Oh, I can just walk that? Cool. I'm also just dreading the process of moving everything over. Like, I know it's easy, but I just, I don't know. Maybe I'm paranoid. I mean, I am paranoid. It's not a maybe. Hello, totally not reskin boss. Ow. Epic hitbox, bro. Or I should say epic roll catch. Oh my lord, you're being a dick. Do the fire attack. Thank you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That didn't hit me? I thought that hitbox was closer to his body. Maybe that is the attack we want to do then. Maybe I was incorrect in my memory. God, this fucking weapon. This freaking weapon, bro. Weird I can hear the bell from down here. I mean, I guess it makes sense. The Covenant thing is like right by there. Okay, checklist for this area, I believe is Solaire. Is it Solaire? I want to say. I want to say. I guess I'll just use the Soulstone Bed of Chaos to upgrade the Pyro Flame because I kind of don't want to keep running back to the trainer and back down here. Like, yes, I can warp to the trainer, I just can't warp back to where I was, is the issue. Though at this point, I'm about to just start pumping everything into Dex anyway. I've been hearing some sus things though about Android lately, of like weird OS changes they're doing, like more forced AI tracking bullshit than just, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's probably unavoidable, right? The amount of just like overhead and just general like spyware they're gonna make me install and stuff. So I'm probably just stuck with it no matter what I end up doing. It's just like a measure of like, I guess how badly do I want to suffer? Well, I was gonna complain about having to run back to the trainer, but since he's right here.
What is it?
Was it 15 when it ascends? Must be. Must be. Oh man, we're doing Bed of Chaos tonight? We're doing Bed of Chaos tonight. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be spicy. And we gotta do Centipede Demon first though, which is actually kinda, I mean, I say spooky, like, I don't really expect to get worked over mad hard until the DLC, I think. Are you, okay. I don't remember, were there more paths besides just the normal, the ones we took to get up here? 'Cause that's the way we came from. Nope, it's just two paths. Okie dokie. No, it's just one path, actually. That was just the way up. I guess we go down. Bro, that message? Are you aggro from here? Rude. And unnecessary. They give me a bonfire here too? That's so generous. They give me bonfires everywhere. Honestly, the main thing I'm more worried about with Centipede Demon is just getting, like, fucking bodied into the lava. It's the arena that's kind of brutal. Bug ahead. Big bug ahead. Is there anything back this way? I don't remember. I don't remember. It's kind of funny, I kept making comments in my prior playthrough about like how I felt like I was making crazy time or whatever. The funny thing is, I guess if I'm comparing this to a speedrun, it's obviously extremely slow. What even is my... Can I see my play? No, I would have to go to the load menu. I mean, this is stream number 4, and they've averaged about 3 hours. The last one was 2, the last one was short. Wait a minute. Oh, that is literally the same sentence. Yeah, okay, that's... I didn't realize you could just see him before the fight starts. It's the HD, man. It's the HD of the remaster and shit that I couldn't see in like 480p back before. That's so cool. That's so cool, actually. Also, this dude's fucking gross. Is there a better... Maybe this middle platform? Don't do it. I don't know if this is a better place to fight him or not. I don't usually try this. One hit, really? Oh shit. That's not a good thing though. Yeah, they become ads. Oh. Well, that works. Okay, well, if we die, we'll equip it. I'm just gonna, like, pre-chug. This is just gonna be like one of these we damage racing. Isn't it? Is that the grab? He's attempting it from that far away? He just really likes that grab, doesn't he? This weapon does insane damage. This is ridiculous. Oh, he grows that back. Cool. Goodbye. Wow. What a fucking weapon. What a fucking weapon. What a freaking weapon. Okay, well, kind of cool detail. The point of killing that boss was actually to get the orange turn ring, which he dropped on death. But as you saw, if you cut off his appendage and kill it early, you get it early, which also makes the fight easier because this ring lets you walk on lava for significantly less damage. Oh man, we can do Bed of Chaos. That's gonna be fun. Hey, okay, he does move down here. I was curious if he did or not. I don't think I actually have to do anything for this quest besides just talk to him now that I think about it. Now let's do the last point, it's right there. And if I can get like just a couple more souls, it'd be nice. Man, do I open my window? Maybe.
Why?
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 After all this searching, I still cannot find it. Why? After all...
That's all he's got to say. I don't think this is the fire we want to kindle. There's another one closer. Oh man. The lava is still blindingly bright. But now it's a little bit easier to see the dragon butts. Man, it feels so much later than it actually is, I swear. I'm just running on fumes. It's been a week and a half. Don't aggro on me, please, Mr. Dragon Butt. So, I believe it's that structure near the middle? Maybe not. I don't remember which way to go here. These things are fucking scary. They really just give you a bajillion of them. I'm kind of surprised they haven't aggroed on me yet, though. You're not a mimic, right? Good. Though you will. Let's see if I can remember the path. I guess it's up here. Seems decent. Yo, I was like so ready to make like a chicken Caesar wrap today before stream, and I realized that the chicken breast that I've been holding on to had gone bad for like 3 days. And I'm just kind of crashing out because this is like the 4th time this has happened to me. I need to like get some kind of system in place because I just have this awful habit of buying meat and I'll be like, oh, I'll cook it tomorrow. I'll cook it tomorrow. And I do that like a few times and then it just, before I know it, it's gone bad. And I have to throw it away. And my wallet cries. Tears of pure agony. How the fuck are you not aggroed on me? This is the... There we go. This is the fire I wanted. Is this really the closest one to Bed of Chaos? I think it is. Dude, if I get invaded here, by the way, I am going to crash out. Like, this is the most psychopathic place you could invade somebody. I will attempt the Dark Hand the Invader though if I can. Just because it would be funny. Maybe I'll finally get Kirk to spawn, who just like hasn't, he's just been MIA this entire playthrough. I don't know what his deal is. Alright. Somehow I have avoided aggroing the dragon butts and I don't know how. I'm just saying my guess. It's weird, I don't remember them being this close, but I also don't remember there being this many of them either. I wonder if that's changed alongside the aggro radius or something. Oh, is it time for the nightmare fuel enemies? Pretty soon, at least. What is... God, the fact this thing just one-shots everything is wild. Oops. I feel like I gotta kill these for the one time, at least before I have to die and do this run back, and I will probably have to do this run. Oh man, oh, hello horrors beyond my comprehension, how I did not miss you, I fucking hate these things. I despise these things. You know what I'm realizing I totally forgot to, like, interact with was Sigward. And now I kind of feel a little bit bad about it. I'm gonna go explore. I'm gonna deal with you real quick. Yeah, well, that was quick. I did say real quick. Oh, now Kirk decides to show up. Where you at, buddy? Where were you in the depths? Bye. That's a lot of freaking souls. I don't want to spend those before we go into the boss room, because I will die. It's not an if, it's a win. This is where you get Chaos Whip? Really? Wow. Okay. Cool. Don't mind, I don't mind. I very rarely ever actually explore this part, but honestly, now's probably the time. I'll pop back to the bonfire and spend this before Bed of Chaos, just because shenanigans are gonna happen. Seeing how my track record has been with platforming so far. Now here's the question, how do I not trip this? Like that. Like that. Why does it blow up midair, man? It's kind of cramping my style. Is this sludge water? Is water gonna slow me down? Just in case. Yeah, it looks like it will. Oh, hello. And think you were aggro. I thought you were just content to chill. Hanging out in your own lane. This is death? That looks like death. Man, I have not explored this part of the level in forever. Appreciate it, Krishna. Let me just double check to make sure I didn't miss anything weird, and we'll just homeward bone out. This would be where I met Sigurd if I had not screwed up and forgotten to do his quest. That's on me. This had admittedly not been the most thorough playthrough of late, do absolutely everything. But wasn't exactly the intention, so it's fine. No, nothing. No, I forgot to pick up, I guess, more red titanite, which I'm not using. I assume that's just for chaos weapons. Oh, here's something. Well, that's funny. I can't see if it's a mimic. I don't have a oh, I have one Lloyd's. You might be wondering why I didn't just attack it. And the answer is because I don't attack mimics. Mimics are friends. They're not hurting anybody, you know? Just gotta throw them a little, a little walk and they just pass out and... You know, no violence necessary. This world's already so violent, like why we gotta fight the mimics too? They can just be friends. They're chill. I do need to go get more talismans though. I think I get it from the boss merchant, I think. Probably. Probably. I'm curious how much dex I actually go to. Maybe 40? I don't really need much else. I mean, I could go to 30 endurance, and I probably will. That's kind of it. Alright. It's time for pain. Time for pain. Y'all thought I would forget, didn't you? Thought I would forget to put the ring on and just burn myself to a crisp? Hey, I probably would have. I definitely would have, actually. I am conflicted about Bed of Chaos as a boss, because on one hand, I think it is a cool design and an interesting idea, but like, on the other hand, the fight is so ass they literally have to give you checkpoints. Which is probably, a sign that the devs sort of knew that they fucked up. At least a bit. Oh yeah, this is a really bad time to bring this up, and I'll probably just bring it up again later, because I forgot to bring it up earlier. But as far as changing the LTG redeem, because, I had to figure out some way to impose a limit, I can't actually put a per-person cooldown on the redeem. So, at the moment, it just has a 2 per stream limit, so each person can redeem it twice per stream. But I'm playing around with the idea of, instead of doing that, just bumping up the channel point costs. I might have to do like a supply and demand type thing, just depending on how often it gets redeemed. I wonder if that would just be better. Like, for example, yesterday, if it had costed like 5,000 instead of 2,000, that probably would have imposed a more reasonable limit without like limiting it too much on a per person basis. I'm not really sure. Time to run. You think upping the cost would work? I might just have to more dynamically update it, yeah. I don't know, maybe I'll leave it for now. I don't know, I'm not sure. It's also one of those things where just depending on how many people are around and depending on how frequently it's getting done, like at the okay, like hypothetically, if I had 100 viewers, 2,000 would be too cheap, right? Because then it's just too spammable. But I want to keep it cheaper for now because I don't have 100 viewers, right? So like, I want it to be accessible. Fucking let's not just immediately do this. No, no, okay, 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 okay. I love this boss too. I love this boss. It's great. It's great. You know, it's funny. Coming into this, I was feeling a little bit more charitable about Bed of Chaos. I was thinking, like, you know, I respect what they were doing. I like the idea they were going for. But for some reason, just now getting swept into that pit just filled me with such, like, an indescribable, yet familiar sense of anger that I think I've repressed for, like, 10 years. That's making me want to take back what I said. Maybe this was just wholly a mistake. The problem isn't even like... The problem is that the arms of the boss, you can dodge the actual hit. Like, you could avoid taking the damage from the sweep, but even if you iframe the actual damage portion of the sweep, there's still a push box, like of collision, attached to the arm that will still just sweep you into the pit regardless. Like, you could iframe the attack and you still go into the pit. God, when I play Dark Souls 2, I'm gonna be having this same rant about stuff like Executioner's Chariot, I feel like. I don't know, Executioner's Chariot is significantly less cancerous than this. Lean with it, rock with it, lean with it. You know, I've just suddenly been filled with an inexplicable sense of dread after bringing up that LTG redeem, and there's no discernible reason why, and it has absolutely nothing to do with my current circumstances, I can assure you. No, sir. And no, I'm not clickbaiting. I said I wasn't clickbaiting last stream, and I'm not clickbaiting now. I promise. It is a cool boss, though. Like, you have to admit it's a pretty cool boss. Am I fine to go this way? That hitbox is insane. I should not have stopped here. I'm gonna get sweeped. Don't sweep me. I said don't sweep me. Why is this boss more aggressive than like anything else in the entire freaking game? Bro, it's so fast. It's so fucking fast, man. Oh my god. Thank you, Miyazaki. Thank you. Boss pissed me off so bad I'm running a fucking ad over it. It's the freaking jump. It's the final jump, always, that just fills me with rage. I can't say that in good faith, can I? Y'all watched me play The Exorcist. You know what I look like when I actually get tilted. This is too performative. It's too fake. I think I'm just conditioned to the pain. You know what it is? It's like if you stub your toe over and over again on the same toe. And it's still upsetting, like it still makes you angry, but you're just used to it. Like you're just conditioned. Like it just doesn't, there's no shock. There's no indignation, you're just like, yep, I'm still mad. I'm still mad. Lean with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock. I don't remember if I have to jump here. You're a fucking douche. You're a fucking douchebag. I'm just gonna jump. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Okay, sometimes I get swept on the upper part. We're fine. Give me the bug. Show me the bug. Show me the bug. Present the beetle. Wretch. Well, I need to go visit Solaire, but the problem is I don't remember how to get to him. I guess I could just go from Daughter of Chaos and take the shortcut and figure it out from there. Hey bro, nice fit. I'm starting to think my choice of fashion may be unoriginal. I'm not sure whatever could give me that implication. Nebar. What do I feel like getting done progress-wise? I guess that's the real question. Like, we could go to Tomb of the Giants, but I almost want to save that. That's kind of going to be a bit of a saga, an escapade, if you will. Let me think. Are there things that I like want to do cleanup wise? I mean, let's see if we can find Solaire first. And then maybe I'll like do some head of the forest, clean up some stuff. How many souls do you want for the next rank? 16k? No, that's not too bad. This is not bad. In fact, actually, I might just crunch everything. Let's see what I get away with here. I mean, I guess if I really just want to pull out the stops, I could marathon all the Lord Souls real quick, but that's... eh. That would just be going fast to prove a point. Now the question is, where is this section? Because if I remember correctly, I thought it was connected to this part of the ruins. There's no other hallway here, right? No. So maybe it's just deeper into Izalith. It's connected to some, because it's connected to like a shortcut that leads back towards the... Yeah, now I think I remember. Because there's a shortcut that leads back towards this whole elevator room we just came from. And that's deeper into Izalith. So I guess I just retrace my steps and see what I find. Solaire should have moved on from that bonfire already, I think. Oh, pizza lava. I have the chart right. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, I could actually go back and get those items with the Taurus demons too. Man, I'm really bummed out about the whole gold pine resin thing. I guess it would just make things too easy, huh? Let's save those for like Manus. Manus and Co. and company. Any items over here? No, just a dead end. Well, thanks. Thanks for telling me that. Yeah, I've been looking a bit at, so everybody's playing Forza Horizon 6 now. And I should specify that I have never touched a racing game in my life, ever. But this new one, it's looking pretty cool. I never, like, got to try this genre of, like, open world racing game, where you kind of have just you've got, like, your apartment, your cars you build up, and your little dude, and you go around driving to places to actually get to races. I'm used to, like, the old style where you're just doing everything through menus. I'm wondering if I kind of use Forza 6 as kind of my entry point, just to try to check things out. I am a little paranoid about the performance because I just look at how nice that game looks, and that's usually not a correlation, right? Like, you can have some really nice looking games that aren't super performance heavy, but I mean, I don't know, just fucking look at the thing, right? Thing just looks like it's gonna make my PC cry. I've heard decent stuff about its performance on console, I guess, so that's probably a good sign. That was a real wake-up moment for me, was realizing that the PS5 is, like, not much more powerful than an average computer. Let me hit this bonfire before I go pick that item up. Like, seeing that thing kind of struggle to run Elden Ring was sobering and really disappointing. I think I want to say I've ranted about this before, but I don't remember. But I feel like the main appeal of console is that you buy the game and you launch it and it fucking works and it looks like how it's advertised. You're not getting catfished by trailers or people running things with like crazy upscaling. It really just demotivates me from wanting to buy things on console, to be honest. I guess we're not at that extreme of a point yet. Like, it works. Barely. It's got me concerned for the next generation of consoles, though. I mean, what was that game they announced that was coming out for Switch that I just took one look at and I was like, hell no. Oh yeah, it was 14. They're putting... Well, I mean, that's an old game, too. They're putting Final Fantasy 14 on the Switch, and I'm like, dude, there's no way. That's... With Nintendo's online? Bro. The server tick's just gonna be like 12 seconds. That's gonna have like Dark Souls level netcode. I'm gonna get phantom parried by fucking savage boss fights. Be fucking unreasonable. But I'm still tempted to look at it. It's the other thing that is kind of preventing me from just diving in is, well, one, I have a lot of games to play and I feel like not enough time, and two, I'm kind of trying to avoid like buying something for 60 retail. It just feels kind of steep. Even if it does look really good. I was watching this video of some guy reviewing it and he said something kind of sobering, which was like, the game is great, but the game is a game that it's meeting expectations, right? It's not like going insanely above and beyond to exceed expectations. It's just a good, solid game full of like good content. And it's just sad to see that the state of the industry is so poor that that is what gets ubiquitous praise. Like, a game that simply meets expectations and isn't a massive disappointment is being treated as like a fantastic, you know, 10 out of 10, like super high quality product. And I don't mean to say this to take the piss out of Forza, because it's like good that they did that, but it is just, it's a sentiment that I find very like, yeah, it's pretty rough. I will say, and I pointed this out at SGF, that I think the state of the industry is significantly better than it was like 2 to 3 years ago. I think there has been a bit of a culture shift in game dev, at least I'm hoping there is, in terms of like, hey, what if we like actually made good games again? Because customer loyalty like kind of matters, and people aren't going to want to buy stuff that sucks. Or rather buy more of our stuff if we just keep putting out stuff that sucks. And it would kind of make sense if that is the case, because I've heard that sentiment being talked about, at least, on social media and the like, a few years back, and I feel like now we're sort of starting to see the fruits of that labor. It's turning around a bit. At least I hope so. Keep trying to plunge with heavy. I don't know where I'm getting that from. Is that Elden Ring? Might be. Watch the path forward, which is behind me. Like it's through here or something. It totally is. I'm insane. I'm an insane person. To be fair, I don't think that Solaire would move over here until after we killed Bed of Chaos anyway, so it didn't particularly matter. Particularly. I still gotta do like Painted World and Gwendolyn. I guess we could do Painted World. Holy shit! This man is buff. Oh my god, dude, he's got so much health too. This guy's a fucking boss. Scared he's gonna hitbox me off the ledge. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna chug back here. Ow. How? In what world did that not hit? There we go. Man, that guy had crazy health, dude. Just crazy stats in general. What was Giga? I haven't seen a crystal lizard in forever in this playthrough. No. It's fine, I didn't need it anyway. There he is. Hey, Solaire.
My very own son.
My very own son.
I've done it. I have.
How? Dude, I can't ask this with the text boxes on the stream.
It's dark. So dark.
I would say poor Solaire, but he's a ganker. I think I've made my allegiances quite clear. Yeah, that's what we came here for. The sunlight maggot, which is essentially just a lantern we can wear on our heads. That's gonna be very useful coming up. Funny how the abyss isn't actually that dark compared to where we're going. I really thought of it that way. Does this not actually connect? I thought it did. Oh, it does. It does, I lied. I'm a liar. Broski. You know what? They don't need to die, it's fine. Before we go up, actually, does this go through? Or these were just blocked the way? So I think they just blocked the way. Yeah, they blocked the way in kind of a sloppy looking way, to be honest. It really looked like I could slip through there. You know, I just reminded myself of the promise that I made before when I started the stream, that I said that the first thing I was gonna do is get up and go finish cleaning the mess in my kitchen. And now I'm kind of like dreading ending stream. Funny how that works. I actually didn't go this way. I'm really getting the classic DS1 experience of just running everywhere because the fast travel in this game is so much more limited. A lot of retreading ground. Did I need to kill those? No. Is it satisfying? Yes. This thing has been a lot more fun than I was expecting it to be. It is quite satisfying just to cleave through huge groups of enemies with a single sling. Swing. I'm swearing my words. I'm thinking maybe we'll do like one other kind of housekeeping thing before we sign off. I'm trying to think about what that would be though. I could check the forest. I could just like go to Painted World. Did I do all Painted World though today? I don't think so. Maybe we could save that for next stream. Maybe I'll check the forest and then just go enter Painted World and we can just do that at the start of next stream maybe. I think that sounds good. We got any more soul consumables we could use? Nope. Alternatively, I could go collect some Titanite, of which I am majorly lacking, and get the Fury Sword crafted. Do I have a Skimmy or something I could level up? I bet I could use a longsword too, but if I had a curved sword it would just be better. And just more likely to work. I guess Homeboy in the Forest Covenant sells some kind of curved sword, but I didn't really. I don't have a single curved sword. Maybe I'll look up where to get one. I thought the falchion was something you pick up. That made sense. I thought the falchion was an item that, like, you don't buy it, you loot it from somewhere, but I don't remember where it is. Oh, you know what I could do is I could go kill Havel, deal with the Hydra. How am I gonna deal with the Hydra? Because I gotta do it melee. Well, I'll check out the woods. Are they gonna attack me? They probably will. I can just switch my Covenant back over before I enter in. There shouldn't be a penalty for it, I don't think. I do need to look up what the Chaos Servant rewards are, because I gave that bitch 20 humanity, and she said it's not enough. It's crazy. I rightfully stole his humanity from a bunch of clerics. It's not good enough. Oops. Let me just, do the thing real quick. Can you fuck off? You follow me out here? Damn, man. They are worth a fair bit of souls. No, I don't remember exactly what I'm looking for back here, but I believe, actually, do you have dialogue because I left? No. I don't remember what I'm looking for back here, I just remember this area being fairly expansive. And full of mushroom dudes. I think they're chill, I don't think they bug me. The big ones might be less chill. I believe over here is where the cats are. As I proceed to get, like, Beybladed out. I hear one. Do I? Am I hallucinating? There it is. Yeah, these fucking things. Oh, they stagger at least. Hello. Oh my god. Oopsies. Should've just let that R2 fly. Oh no! I'm about to get smoked. I'm mashing. Oh good, he decided to take a break. I LOS'd him with the trees. Ow. I'm just trying to get this Wolverine to carry me. It's not carrying me. Oh my lordy. Why are these the most aggressive enemies in the game? Unironically, I feel like my best strategy is to chug. Don't. Don't do it. Never didn't have it. Never didn't have it. And this is why I hate the fucking cats. That leads back to... back way for the Hydra. Which, like, I suppose I could go down here. Man, it just occurred to me, I don't really have a plan for dinner again. And I didn't defrost any of the new chicken I bought because I've started just buying here frozen now because to just avoid making the same mistake I've been making. Yeah, that might happen next stream. I'll need to come down there anyway for the DLC. See, the issue though is I have no plans for food. Everything around me closes super late. It might just be omelets. This is the B&B. This is the issue though, it's just like the direct correlation with it being late at night and me craving something just absolutely heinous. Taco Bell burgers. Those like Jack in the Box drunk people tacos. Those things are actually just nuclear. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. I don't think there's much more of interest for me to collect. I guess we could just head to Painted World. That'd probably be as good of a spot as any to call things. What's the best way to go about this? Probably open the front door and just head out. I need to stop thinking about junk food. The intrusive thought's getting too powerful. The devil is beginning to enter my thoughts. Excuse you, sir. You're kind of in my way. That door's gonna take forever to open, isn't it? Let me out. Now, if I remember correctly, I shouldn't need to move the bridge. I might need to move the bridge. This thing's been fun in PvP. Being able to like shift this and fight people while it's like moving up and down. I do wonder if I do a stream of invasions just to cap off the playthrough once we're done. That could get wacky. Jesus, that's a lot of... There's enough painting guardians? Holy crap. Sir, please relax. Oh my, you know what I just realized? I was complaining about my wolf ring not working. I'm not wearing it. Might be part of the problem. It's no monastery scimitar, but it'll do. Ow. We'll clear the room out. Why not? Why not? It's all souls. That's where Tarkus' set is? Really? Okay. There we are. Yeah, it's fine. I'm used to it being called Ariandel, but that's DS3, not DS1. This place is still really pretty. Now we are trapped. And with that, I think that'll be a decent spot to end things. So. Thank you guys for sticking around. I hope I can help you chill and appreciate y'all keeping me company as well. I will be posting my schedule this weekend. We'll be back to Monday, Wednesday, Friday, starting next week. And I'll break up some of the monotony with some other games, I think. But until then, if you passed out, hopefully I did my job. I mean, I'm sure people are probably still awake, bro. It's 10:30 on a Friday. People are out partying, having good times, you know. But otherwise, I appreciate y'all stopping by and take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.